Hey, you want to talk about Guardians that we're going now?
Yeah, let's do it. They won a game yesterday with Jose hitting 2 home runs. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, he now has 27 multi-homer games, Jason. That is the most of any player in the history of Cleveland baseball. More than Albert Belle, more than Jim Thome, more than Manny Ramirez. You name it, it don't matter. That guy right there has more multi-homer games than anyone. It was really nice to see Jose snap out of his slump. Before last night, he was just, I believe it was 7 of 42 in the month of August, excuse me. Last night, 3 for 4, 2 ribbies, and 2 home runs, including the game winner. Jason, it's Jose's world. We're just living in it, man.
I don't know that people appreciate how hard it is to have a franchise record with this franchise. It's been around for over 100 years. I mean, think about that. I remember when we did the all-time jersey listings of the best player to ever wear whatever numbers. It's really hard with them because you've got Hall of Famers from 100 years ago. So it's actually, I know this team, Cleveland, was terrible in the 60s and 70s and 80s and all that, but the history is so rich. To have any sort of record like that is really quite an accomplishment, especially when you talk about the teams of the 90s and the Bells and the Ramirez and Thome and just the power that this team has seen. He's a special player, man. He's a special talent. He's unique to the city. All the money that he passed up to stay here and sign long term, he deserves all of the praise and love and accolades that he gets. He's just an incredible player, and it's been fun watching him grow from this guy who was never supposed to be, like, he was never a top prospect. He was never supposed to be this.
How did he get so good, Jason?
Just hard work and determination and belief in himself. And you could say that, I mean, a lot of guys put in the hard work and have the determination and the belief. But his ability to find the barrel at his size is unbelievable. And there's not many guys. Dustin Pedroia was another small guy who could do it. There are not many guys at his size who can generate the power that he does in his swing.
Altuve?
Yeah, Altuve is another one. And just the swagger that he plays with and the confidence that he has in himself, he's fun, man. He's a joy to watch. And there will be a statue someday of him. And I know he's got the no-trade clause. Hopefully he spends his whole career here. It'd be a great story.
It's really incredible, the fact that he is still here, and that he literally could end up ending his career here, because it's never happened in this modern day of baseball without a salary cap and teams paying everybody. I mean, our good players become Yankees, and that is not hopefully going to be the case with Jose Ramirez. I wish they could have got him a title in 16.
Yeah.
Still hope for that, because it's baseball. You never know what can happen. But, man, I love the guy. I mean, talk about, you want to buy a jersey of a Cleveland athlete? Like, that's the jersey.
That one's pretty safe.
Pretty safe.
There are 2 guys in baseball this year that are part of the 25-25 club. 25 homers, 25 stolen bases. It's Jose and it's PCA in Chicago. That's it, the entire list. When we talk about most valuable players, Jason, he's not going to an MVP. He's not even close in odds to Cal Raleigh and Aaron Judge. Probably won't. But, Jason, is there a more valuable player in baseball than what Jose means to this lineup?
No, not one player to one lineup. I mean, where would this team be without him? And he's had some errors earlier in the year, but for the most part throughout his career, he's been phenomenal defensively as well. Some of the plays he made defensively in that postseason last year, some of the picks and throws that he had from third base were unbelievable. So, yeah, I mean, if you take Aaron Judge off the Yankees, it's a big loss to them, but they're still the Yankees. But and Cal Raleigh's having an amazing year. What he's doing as a switch hitting catcher and playing in the most physically demanding position but it's just 1 year, and we'll see what he does for the rest of his career. But Jose's just consistent excellence for this franchise at the top of the lineup in the middle of the order is unmatched in baseball today, really, when you think about it. And Dustin, you're right. How many guys, Judge could be that guy in New York that spends his whole career there, but it just doesn't happen anymore where a guy spends his whole career in one place. And we got that opportunity now with Jose, and we'll see how the rest of this finishes out. It's certainly pointing in that direction at this point, and we'll see if they can finish this off and get him a World Series here before he retires.
He certainly deserves it. What he does on a night-in, night-out basis is incredible. He's their best hitter. He's probably their best base runner. He's not their best fielder, but he's certainly no slouch in the field.
No.
He's the undisputed team leader in terms of the energy brought and how everyone else feeds off it. And he's the one guy in the lineup that you have to circle at all times and say, we don't want to have anyone on base when José's up. And
couldn't he play at any position in the field? Like, I mean, not like better than the best, but I'm saying, like, if you're like, oh man, we're in a pinch, like, go play first base.
I mean,
couldn't he? Like, he's just that good of a baseball player. I feel like
he came up as a second baseman. Obviously, he's phenomenal at third.
Yeah.
I don't know that you'd want to put him at short at this stage of his career. There was a time where I think he could have handled short. I don't know that you want to put him there now. If you need to get through a game, he could probably give it to you. If you can play second and third outfield, you could get by. Yeah, he probably could.
Tell me you couldn't throw that guy in a relief role for need 3 outs
as a pitcher.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, you see position players pitch all the time.
So I'm saying if that situation happened, he'd be one of the best ones I bet you put out there.
I don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea how to gauge that.
I don't know what his fastball would be.
I'm actually curious now.
I feel like the outfielders with the giant arms.
With the big arms?
Like Acuna could throw 107, I
mean,
feel like.
Acuna's nuts.
Him and O'Neal Cruz.
Oh, that's insane, yeah.
Speaking of pitchers, though, José was the story last night. Manzardo also hit the home run, which was nice to see. Logan Allen, Jason, this is a guy that, and I defer to Bull and you and Jay on a lot of the inside baseball mechanisms, and this is a guy, Logan Allen, that Bull said at best he thought he's a AAA pitcher. He's your 6th starter. He's been kind of just off, doesn't love his stuff. But when you look at the consistency that Logan Allen's had this year, I went through the game logs, Jason. He's made 22 starts. He's given up more than 4 earned runs once in 22 starts. Like, is he ever going to be an elite, dominant shutdown pitcher? No. But his season numbers, and on a game-by-game basis, this dude's been consistently good, and I think that's all you could really ask for. It's been kind of the dream season for Logan.
Yeah, he's been very good. Especially, I didn't do this before the show. Probably, I'd like to see his numbers over the last month, 6 weeks or so. He's been very good. He's been consistent. He's never considered like a top prospect. We talked about this before. It was always Espino, Gavin Williams, and Tanner Bybee were the big 3 as they were coming through the organization. And Logan was just sort of a rotation filler, an innings eater, a guy, a number 4, number 5 type starter, a guy who just sort of fills the hole until you get a better option. And this year he's had a great year, and he's sort of put some things together now. I don't want to take anything away from him. He was never high on my list. I was never a big Logan Allen fan, but he's certainly been consistent enough, and he's one of those guys that has kept them in it and kept them in the race this year.